Hey everybody, okay. Today I had another busy day. Yesterday was busy, but today was very busy. Today I had to go to Tel Aviv, to the American Embassy for some things. And then after I did that, I got home, got my baby girls out of school, cleaned the house, spent time with my big girls, went to work out. Yay. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my big girls because they wanted to play outside. So it's like they're really growing up, and that makes me nervous at times. Does anyone else get nervous about their kids getting big? I mean, I miss when they were just like, babies. But anyway, I was sitting there folding clothes, okay? Just a while ago, look, sitting here, folding clothes up, yeah. And I was having this thought of, what if, we could have paused time, like way back in high school, just press pause. If you had a good high school memory. If you didn't have a good high school memory, then you don't want to pause it. You want to fast forward as quick as possible, of course. My high school memory was good, and I miss high school. I do, but I was just thinking about it because it was like, it's so much that we took for granted in high school. I just thought to myself, like, man, just the fact of, you know, not having, the only thing that you had to do in high school was maybe go to work if you had a job and study. And then you could go to sleep when you felt like it. You could be by yourself when you felt like it. It was like amazing. I mean, if you had a boyfriend, or, if you're a dude and you had a girlfriend, whatever, I mean, you could just do what you have to of course we had a schedule, but you could, after that schedule was done, then you could relax. It was nice. And I guess I thought about that because it's like, at the age I am now, I'm 30, and at 30 it's crazy how when I pause and think, like, man, when we're children or when we're teenagers, or whatever age, as far as being old enough to remember but still young, when you're at that age, it's like we take sleep for granted. We want to stay awake all night. Now at 30, I want to sleep all the time. And I can't sleep all the time. I mean, I get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep in a day. Not even that sometimes less, like 4 hours. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I have four daughters, so it's like, I'm tired. I love my girls, but I'm tired a lot. So yeah, but today was a good day. My allergies have been acting up all day, but for the most part, today was productive. And I thought about so much today. I had a lot on my mind, but that was one of the things that I wanted to share, was about the thought that I had about being able to pause time. Because, I know we can't pause time anywhere, but to value the time we're in at that moment. It's like, I know when I'm 50, I'm going to be like, man, at 30, I wanted to sleep. And now that I'm 50, I can sleep again because my house is empty. But now I want to go sleep. I want to be up again. Like, I don't know. But I do have a lot of older people that are around me at times. Like in my family, I have a lot of older people, and for them, it's like, they want to go out, they want to travel and all that. I'm like, man, I can't wait till I get that age just to sleep for a year. Like when my kids move out the house, I'm just, let me go to sleep now. Let me just sleep in peace for like a week straight. A week of sleep will help me to catch up on 18 years of no sleep. I mean, that's how I feel. But yeah, so I think about that a lot. And it's just like I said, it's just because I have four girls, so it's, with my four daughters, it's a constant, okay, I got to communicate with them. I got to make sure I spend time with them, but also make sure I have rest time for me, because when they go to school, I try to take a nap. I sneak in a nap, one nap a day. I'm telling you, it's good. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes my nap is cut short because we have a puppy. So anyway, it's still good because he falls asleep too. So when my puppy goes to sleep, I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yeah. So yeah. So that's my thoughts for today. That's my video blog for today. I'll share another one tomorrow. Possibly. I cannot make any promises, but yeah. Oh, and another thing, okay, you guys, I was listening to the Bible today. This is the last thing I'm gonna say because I'm getting to 5 minutes. I don't want my video to go past 6 minutes. So, um, my head is itching because I don't have any hair oil in it right now. I'm gonna oil it. I am. It's new. It's fresh. Anyway, I was listening to the Bible today. I started this Bible study on my Bible app, and it's 90 days. The Bible in 90 days. That's the name of the study that's in the Bible app. It's called, sorry for shaking the phone. It's called The Bible in 90 Days. Okay? And so anyway, I was listening to it today. I play the audio so I can just hear it, in the day. And I was listening to it today. And when I was listening to the story of Jacob, Leah, and Rachel, I believe. And it was talking about how something happened with Leah's son and the mandrakes that the son had. And somehow Leah's son ended up giving the mandrakes to Rachel. And so Leah went to Rachel and she was like, because my son gave you our mandrakes, then I get to have our husband for tonight. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, like, I'm like, she just bought Jacob with some fruit, So, I mean, a random thought, but it was funny to me just because of the fact that the stuff that we do today, that's what they do back then. Like, they rationalize with things. They, I'm looking for the word, but it's lost right now. But, they traded things. There you go. They traded for things, and they traded for their husband's time. I'm like, what? I'm not in no multiple marriage. I just have me and my husband. That's it. But back in the Bible day, Jacob had 2 wives, Leah and Rachel. So that's what it was. But yeah. So, I mean, when I heard that, I was just like, okay. And I thought it was fascinating just, to see that even in the Bible days, we were doing stuff like that. Or, just, it's like 2 girls with wanting the same man, and they're fighting for his attention. They did that back in the Bible day with their wives. Their wives fought for their husband's attention. Just like there was another story in the Bible about 2 wives. No, I think it was 3 wives. And one of the wives couldn't have a child, so she prayed really hard. She cried, prayed, everything for God to give her a son because her husband didn't show her favor, or she didn't have favor in her husband's eyes. And so she prayed very hard for God to give her a son. And then God gave her a son. And she said, I'll dedicate him to you. Like, so when he got a certain age, then she took him to the synagogue and let them raise him. Because she's promised God that if God gave her a son, answered her prayer, that she would give her son over to, back to God. And I thought that was amazing because I'm like, it just goes to show that no matter what kind of relationship you're in, even if it's one husband and 3 wives, or even if it's a mother and her children, sometimes favoritism sneaks into the family, And I just thought that was crazy, because I'm going through things like that here in Israel, but not with my own family. But what to do? Can't share that story. So anyway.